Hey Scorpio, hope you are doing well, fam. This is Jamie. Welcome to Soulfine Guidance. We're checking in for your energies, sun, moon, and rising. Let's see what's happening. And you need to know for the week ahead. I hope you've had an awesome start to 2024. I think it's been a bit different for all of us, but what I do like is the energy is rising. The energy is feeling good. I hope you're connecting into that, reframing anything that may be challenging into possibilities and things that you can do and can control to support your journey. So we're here to get you some answers today. This is a general read and a timeless one. So take what resonates, let go of what doesn't, and let's connect in and get you some answers. So the overarching energy, we've got star seed. What lights you up? So this is a lot more on something that you're meant to do, something you're here for, Scorpio. And I think a big part of, wow, I just felt like energetically, it's like you're shifting timelines right now. It's like my body was kind of rocking, which is really interesting. It could be too, in terms of we've got like a planet here, Saturn. But it's really interesting. I feel like you might be changing or shifting timelines right now, which is really, really powerful. But a big part of that shift is connecting into the things that you enjoy doing, you like doing, that feels natural to you, you feel called to do. And I feel that's a part to pay attention to right now for you, Scorpio. In addition to that, you've got take a break, a life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. So this is just something where you may be really wanting to go hard in terms of this goal, these dreams, or what lights you up. Maybe this is in connection to that. When I find when you're on a treadmill, sometimes you're running in the same spot and not actually progressing or moving forward. Sometimes we go obviously on a treadmill to get fit, but I think there's a point in time to understand when we kind of need to get onto another. It's kind of telling me like getting onto other equipment. So I would take that as, when you need to work on other areas of your life, or it's just something in terms of what you need to grow, what you need to flex and build muscle to, or new understanding to. So there's something here, but the only way you're going to get there is by taking a break, because there seems to be something. I don't know if you're trying to distract yourself around or of something right now, Scorpio, that you're wanting to connect to, or wanting to build or wanting to create, but maybe there's, some other area of your life that has been challenging you. So you kind of disconnect a bit from that and just keep working to stay busy so you don't have to think or worry about it. But I'm just getting, this is not going to be the answer moving forward. There's something that you do want to do. There's something that you do want to create. But I think there's a part of ourselves sometimes that in that we just need to meet ourselves for a bit and get the answers that we need to be able to support us in a higher energy, a higher frequency, and more connected to where we're being and what we're meant to do, because we can miss those little particular important beats as part of the process to get you on the right path, but potentially could be sooner, right? But you won't be able to see it or identify it or know it because you're caught up in something, is what it feels. Dance with life. Do something to change your energy. And this is what I mean here. There's something that I feel needs to shift or needs to change or might need a little bit of a look at or a little focus on something else that you need to work muscle to, that's going to be important for whatever this destination or journey is that you're going on right now. So let's dive in deeper here and have a look what this all means for you, Scorpio. We're going to use the feminine tarot deck here. I like the colors and all the things with it. I think it's pretty cool. I'm not sure if, I don't think I had it last week when I did your reading. All right, let's have a look at what this starseed energy is and what we need to know. Okay, so we have got King of Pentacles. We have got Five of Pentacles. We have got the World, the Two of Cups, and the Two of Swords. Okay. So it's like there's some area of your life that you want to boss up in potentially here for you. You're really potentially looking at your stability, some work you want to do. But I feel like for you, this is about getting to the top of the game. You don't want to be playing small anymore. There's just a place or a destination that you want to go. But I feel getting there, the key part here is what actually lights you up. Like, what's the purpose? What's the destination? Why are you doing it? And starting to ask more questions around this, simply to support you at the end of the day. But in addition to this, for some of you, this could be someone that you're connected to, working with, or I'm not sure the dynamic here. I feel this is more work related, but this person may be able to help and support you on your journey to where you want to go, whether this is providing some form of resources, some form of understanding, or guidance to help you get there. But what I am seeing though as well, something here on your journey has you questioning kind of what's next. And but I feel you're ignoring this as well for some reason. And I'm not sure what you're ignoring here or distracting yourself from, if it's a certain feeling or a situation that you've been in, or you're concerned here around some work that you're doing or some work that you want to do. Interesting energy, but we're going to get some further clarity here. I'm not sure exactly what this is about, but it's like the messages came through and then they kind of was like ceased. So yeah, and this could be part 2. Maybe this is a King of Pentacles. Maybe someone lost their job. Okay. But this is anything like that is, can have its own trauma or effect, right? At the end of the day, when losing a job, like that's a pretty intense thing, and a lot of emotions or concerns that can be evoked from that. What I do feel though, for those that are going through some form of experience, potential loss of finances or job, for some of you who that may relate to, what we can see is that some chapters closing here, but it's on purpose, and you're meant to be somewhere else, Scorpio, whatever this is, and maybe a part of all this journey is to get you to what lights you up. So don't ignore or put too much emphasis on the issue, but how can you infuse it with, okay, what energy can I put into myself or into my future or into the path that I want to go, that on things that do make me feel good, that do light me up. This could be a blessing in disguise here, but we don't see it. And I mean, some of the amazing stories that I've heard, people, might change jobs thinking more opportunity, more money. They go change jobs and then they're like, why did I change jobs? I didn't realize how good things were. Then I've heard people go knock back on the door of the employer, and then they'll say, oh no, we filled your position, but now I've got this job available, but it's only like contract if you want to take it. And this person ended up running like this multi-billion-dollar company, and huger than they could ever imagine where it ended up taking them. But it was a big lesson, and sometimes having to put, your tail between your legs to go back or ask for something that you once left or once departed from. But I feel the reason I'm sharing that story is that there's always a path that we're not aware of that is putting us in the right destination, giving us those grander things or those things that we've always wanted or desired in our life. But it's not necessarily the path that we expect it's going to show up or become or be. So with this Two of Cups and this Two of Swords, I can see that there's some connection to something that you want to meet. And this connection could be, again, a passionate start in terms of like the work that you want to do, where two people are coming together to make something work. This could be love, but I'm getting something about choice, but choice on path and choice in direction. But it seems like the heart and mind might be in a bit of a battle right now with these two energies side by side as certain things are closing out, because you could be looking at all the impacts that this is happening. But again, I'm getting a sense of distraction, and I'm not sure what this distraction is. It just keeps coming up here. So I feel like there's something, because it keeps saying do something to change your energy. So let's dive in a bit deeper what this King of Pentacles is about. We've got the Knight of Wands. Let's get another one on the Knight of Wands, please. Nine of Wands. What do we need to know here? Got the Page of Swords. Okay. So maybe this King of Pentacles, you know, you've been working your butt off, working really hard, and this person here has really been watching what you're doing, what you're up to. I don't know if you were targeted by someone here, Scorpio. I'm just saying that might just be resonant for a couple of people here, but I just feel someone may have been targeted. You know, in a sense where if you're in the workplace or in a situation that someone's just always watching what you're doing, it's like they're kind of picking on you without picking on you, you know, they're like targeting you, is what I mean. And, you know, and it was a lot you took on because you showed up, you did the work, but something happened here. What do we need to know about the Five of Pentacles? Yeah, so I just feel there was some form of loss, but there's some blessing that's coming with this loss. And I don't know if you can see it now, but there's definitely something coming. What do we need to know about this Ace of Cups? Yeah, I mean, look at this. You're going from the Five of Pentacles energy, something that you felt at loss with, concerns around potential money. We're going to the Ace of Cups with the Empress energy. So this is telling me that something pretty wild is happening here in a really, really good way. There's something coming together. There's something building and growing and expanding here. And it's a true blessing. And it could be this blessing in disguise that you can't see yet. We're going to be on different timelines here, guys. But this is like really amazing, whatever's transforming and happening in your life here, Scorpio. What else do we need to know with the world energy? Okay, it's given us 3 cards. So we've got the Seven of Cups. So whatever ends up shifting or changing or showing up here, it's uncomfortable, okay? But in addition to this being uncomfortable, it's uncomfortable because it's like you don't know where you potentially are landing with this. Like, what are you meant to do with this is what might be coming on in, because so many things are happening, and it could be a sense of overwhelm. It could be a sense of burden, because you could be going through a lot of different emotions right now with this. But in addition to that, you're also manifesting, and things are becoming and creating in addition to you healing, whatever this is healing. Like, you're trying to go and work towards something here. Well, like, I just feel like you're stacking things on, but you're very distracted. You're not focused on one thing is what I feel is happening. But you're also manifesting and creating something. You could be learning a new skill as well here, or thinking that's what you have to do. Let's learn more here on the Two of Cups. We've got the Sun. This is great. And the Seven of Pentacles. So someone could be potentially coming around that you were once invested here with, Scorpio. And this is a part of changing your energy. With the Sun showing up with the Two of Cups, this is like whatever choice that you're making or whatever connection you're coming into, you've already invested at some point in time in this. This is something that you've already done some work in, or had some connection in of some kind. Because I can see that you might just have so many things going on in your life right now, and you're trying to figure out what areas should you really be focused on watering, what areas should you be focused on, you know, producing, to make the money that you need to put the work and effort in. It's like there's a lot of, I feel, questions up. And like I said, you're distracted because it's like you're doing everything but focusing on nothing. And I know that's a weird way to explain it, but someone here, for those that relate and resonate with this, it's just a lot of energy, a lot of trying to do a lot of things. And I feel like Spirit's asking you to take a step back, because that's only when you're going to understand. So if you're in a bit of a flustered energy, or an energy of just doing to try and get in a result without having an actual plan, you know, you're planning to fail. And it's not failure as such, but you know the saying that I'm talking about. And the best way to do it is shifting up your energy, shifting up, being more confident, taking more control back in. Okay, what do I want? What am I going after? What am I trying to achieve? And, you know, break it down to simplify things for yourself. It doesn't need to be so complicated, but I feel something in the mix here is bringing that energy, because maybe you're in a little bit of survival mode, or have been, because of a job loss, or because, you know, whether this is you or someone that you're highly connected to, whether it's about now a new opportunity coming on in, but, you know, you're trying to work on that, but you're not sure where that's going to go, but you can see these opportunities and blessings. And then the more that you're doing, you're getting this creative idea, but then you can see things are changing again. And then there's just a lot that becomes in question. But there's something here with a connection that's really important for your path and journey. Two of Swords, we've got the Five of Wands. And this is what this could be about, is what should you be focusing on? Because we can see the conflict here, and I can see the conflict internally, but also externally. And then you've got the Four of Cups. So I like that the Four of Cups is here, because what it's also kind of suggesting, Scorpio, is, okay, what lights you up? What doesn't light you up? What's not capturing your attention? Where are you right now? In your head, in your heart? Because there's things that may be presenting itself, but you're focused on something else right now. And I feel you're a bit disconnected, but maybe you're also a bit focused on what you had and you were happy there maybe, but maybe you weren't really, but it was like, I don't know. I think there's a few realizations that might be coming about. Let's just get one more here. Yeah, because look, I think to get to the Ten of Cups here is about making a choice that you feel confident in, that you feel congruent in. But I feel there's an opportunity that's presenting itself. But when you're caught up in all this other crap, you can't see the opportunity. So this is where we kind of, when you're feeling overloaded, overwhelmed, holy shit, you're trying to grab onto something, it's where we need to take a breath, Scorpio, and take a step back, okay? I want you to think that you're your best friend giving advice to someone, okay? Because you need to give that advice to yourself right now. When you can see and kind of step out of yourself and see, okay, I'm feeling this because this has happened. I want to focus on this. So what do I need to do here? And whether you need to start putting boundaries up, or, like I said, work on a new skill of some kind, or there's an area of your life that, you want to just, maybe there's a bit of healing that needs to be done with this Aquarian's, the Star card. But there's definitely something that's growing here or wants to grow. There's no doubt about it. But I think it's a part of you choosing what that energy is going to be and applying that in your life, because do something to change your energy. So instead of the treadmill, what can you do? Instead of like running on the spot, what can you do to add a bit of zest in your life? Because I think this is going to be incredibly important, so you can start seeing the things that actually are really mattering that you may be missing in amongst this feeling a bit engulfed or whatever this emotion is. Let's get some final guidance here, and then we'll get you some Moonology cards. What's the final guidance here to best support Scorpio's journey in terms of this outcome? What do we need to know? Okay. Yeah, so there's something here that's definitely disappointed you. We can feel that. We've also got the Ace of Pentacles. We've got the Seven of Wands. We've got King of Pentacles showing up again, and the Temperance. So I think you've had some disconnect with a King of Pentacles, or something that you felt solid and stable in, one or the other. There's something here that I feel needs to be nurtured and balanced out, and that's something separate that you really need to look at. This could be related to your finances, but I feel whatever happened, and it's showing up again here, there's some disappointment that happened, but amongst this disappointment is a blessing. You've also got that under here with this Ace of Cups and Empress energy. So there's some blessing coming in that is very solid, that's very connected to your heart, it seems. So again, what lights you up? This is going to be incredibly important. I feel a part of that, this is a bit of a battle for you, maybe internally, or what you're working on, or what you should be working on. But what I feel here is like putting better boundaries in place to help yourself here, okay? With the King of Pentacles and the Temperance, I've kind of already spoken about that. But this is, getting back on track to what makes you feel powerful, what maybe you need to let go of. I feel you're getting some harmony here in whatever this is. You will get through it. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. Pardon me. Okay, so I don't usually sneeze, so there you go. Apologies. Letting some energy out there. There's something you believe in here that I think you really should be standing for or standing up for, but you've got to, I think the important thing to uncover here is what you've got to do for yourself, for what you believe in, for what needs to shift. But this comes into a little bit of self-awareness, which sometimes is not easy. I don't know if you have people that you connect with or can rely upon. I feel for some of you, you might be a bit silent on your journey or just doing this on your own or not sharing what you're experiencing or feeling. And that could make things a little harder for you. But I feel like it's going to be an important piece or part to find the right person you can connect with to help you on this path. For some of you, I do feel like there's a connection coming in or an opportunity coming in with a connection, which could be distracting you, which could add value to you. I don't know what that situation is, but I can see looking at it about whether to invest or not. There just feels like there's a lot up in the air right now, Scorpio, but at the same time, wherever you're heading, there's a lot of blessings showing up, blessings in disguise, things you may not be expecting. That's really fortifying your future in a really abundant way. And then moving to this 10 of Cups. But I think another key thing is not missing what's right there because you're distracted about all the things that you don't have or all the things that have kind of gone a bit array. So that's going to be incredibly important. Final message from Spirit. Final message from Spirit. Thank you. We have got the energy is gaining momentum, and then show the world the real you. And I like that. I feel, okay, and this is kind of now making sense. I feel there's a part, sometimes you're going outside your body to get answers, okay? And I think when you shift your energy up and get a bit more curious and playful, that's going to be very supportive in your energy because it's going to help you get refocused, break free from, anything that's like feeling uncomfortable and feeling just unbalanced. That energy shift is going to help support this next chapter. But an important part is show the world the real you, what lights you up. We do have full moon in an Aquarius. I feel like there's something here about creating, Scorpio, that I feel is really important right now. There's something really important that you're meant to be doing, but I don't think you can see it yet on this path until you take a little bit of a step back or mix things up a bit for yourself, and then it's going to make sense. I'm going to leave that with you, dear ones. If you feel connected, please like and subscribe so we can stay connected. And I look forward to speaking with you soon. Bye now.